You can just try accounts.sap.com if you don't have SUser or like
Mm,
SAP account or something. Maybe I would have typed, but I'm seeing a chat option here.
accounts.sap
.com.
login. Yeah.
Yeah, there is some
Yeah, it
site.
is showing free trial.
Yeah, yeah. So what you just have to give your mail ID and sign in. Then once you signed in, you will get a mail of like giving P user or S user details. So
Oh
with
my
that
God.
user, then you follow this LinkedIn which I like LinkedIn post which I shared yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure why the chat option is not coming here. Let it be. So my screen is visible, right?
1 second.
Hmm.
Mm,
Visible?
you-
Okay, now what is the chat option is coming. Yeah. I think you tried this for
Yeah.
logging into the SAP account for a
I've
user.
logged in.
Yeah, like sign in maybe. You got an email?
We can't check the safety of this website right now. It is
Sorry.
showing. No, 1 second. Oh, I have account.
Okay. I think maybe you might have created earlier.
Yeah, long back.
Hmm.
But
But was it personal or was it like
let me
com-
show you.
uh,
Is it okay if I share my
yeah,
screen?
yeah, yeah, yes, yes, please.
You can see my, yeah.
Uh, just a minute. You can here. Yeah, this is the one. So there's no issue. Okay, there is some P user ID, right? User ID. Just above the password.
User ID.
In the personal information, yeah, user ID. Hmm.
Okay.
So that will be your user ID, and I think there is one option to change password below. Just if you scroll below, see
Password
there is
change.
yeah,
Should I do that right now?
yeah, can try.
It is asking for current password. I don't know. Let me
Mm,
check.
yeah,
Yeah, it took. Yeah.
okay.
It says no.
Oh, your account does not currently use social sign on to link your account with the social number. This is your personal account only, right? I think it's yeah,
Yeah, it's
personal.
the personal account. Mm.
Do one thing. Login. It's a PPTP trial account.
Be verified. Mhm.
Or login, like use this account. Maybe you'll get an option to change the password. Forgot password option will be there. Try this. I pasted one more link.
Yeah.
Mm,
Hey,
Yeah,
I didn't get any reg texts from them.
is it the same number
Yeah,
which
yeah,
you
yeah, it's the same 994 right? So
your telephone number has already been verified by another user based on your telephone number or contact. If you have another number, you can try with that at least.
I have only one number.
Okay, okay.
I think, yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
Oh, oh. Also, it is not verified.
SAP ID profile management page. Just that. Da, 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 da. Just checking how to reset P password, PID password. Shit.
I didn't receive any messages so far. Check.
But I got in mail ID as like when you registered.
Checking it.
Yeah.
Mhm. I will check this later.
Yeah. And just a minute. I'm just checking how to. I think it's account.sap.com only where you can, but there is no forgot
This
password
one.
option or
Yeah.
something like
No, there is asking for change password.
that.
Is it necessary to change password or is it
How did you log in? Like, it didn't ask
a
for password
default
that.
a default logged me in?
Okay. Uh, 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 Try log out, and then when you're trying to log in, if it is asking like forgot password or something like that, you see if you can, you know,
Yeah.
change it or not. I think you can change. There is this reset password option. Okay, in accounts.sap.com itself. But then I'll just share that screen with you. Screenshot with you.
Right.
September 16th.
Oh shit. Shit. User ID is required.
User ID is that P user ID only. Yeah, now we got this right. Yeah.
But
Uh,
I have
it,
copied and I
there
copied the
is
other.
this. That's okay. I think even Gmail will work. There is this forgot password option. No? Give that. Click on that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now you click. Give your
Email.
email ID. Yeah.
Mhm. Open this.
Meta got mail now.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay then. You can just reset password and try creating trial account later. We can start the session maybe.
Yeah.
Mm, okay.
Sure.
So just sharing my screen.
Mhm.
Let me know once it is visible. Is it visible?
One second. Yes, Captain.
Yeah. So I think yesterday we just covered some 75 percentage of what I thought. So I'll just
Mhm.
give a quick recap of what we did.
Yeah.
We just gone through that how what like how we can create trial account and how to enable integration suite activation. Main thing to remember is we need to create instance and subscription. In instance, we need to create one instance for integration suite, and then we have to assign integration provisioner role. Okay, then we have to add capabilities. Uh,
Yeah.
After adding capabilities, then we need to go to boosters, and we need to enable integration suite so that that will add the required rules and all, like for default subscription, like integration flow, and for API it will give the service key and all that will only create. Okay, that is about integration. So trial content activation, and we saw standard blocks and all, helper add-on, and connectivity wise. So what I understood was like I think you might not be knowing like day-to-day terminologies which we use, right?
Yeah.
As a part of integration. So I thought of first explaining this today before going further. So you might be aware about these things at least, like XML, JSON, XST, WSDL, and all. Yeah, so these are like just like different type of formats which source systems will be sending. XML is an extensible market language, markup language. JSON is JavaScript object. Like I will show you like in Postman also,
Mhm.
maybe like the structure and all how it will look
Okay.
like. Like will in Postman only you can will be having option. Okay, like see the JSON looks like it starts with curly bracket, and will have this, but XML is a different structure.
Mhm.
I think we'll have a option to do pretty print also somewhere. Where is it? I think it's a different UI. Let me just,
Mhm.
yeah. Mm, okay, I think it went somewhere. There is some option for petty print also, and XST is what we use most probably in CPA. It's like similarly like XML, okay, but CPA understands XSD for the mapping, like it needs XSD for the mapping and all. We will be giving the cardinality like minimum occurs, maximum occurs. Say there are some fields, so this they say like the target side they will say like this is the mandatory field, we will expect this at any cost, so there will give minimum occurs is one, so that we so system doesn't miss it, or it will fail in CPA if they forgot to send it. So that way, so that structure will be created in XSD. WSDL is web service description language, okay, mainly used for SOAP services. You might you're a basis consultant right earlier, so you might be knowing like SOA manager setup and all you might have done. So a
Which one?
manager, so manager,
Yeah, yeah, solution manager. Yes, yes.
yeah. So manager is basically for the SOAP web services. So what is the SOAP web services? The language for that is WSDL file and all.
Okay, visitor
For
file.
that we will be
It
using
must web service description
SOAP
language.
adapter. Yeah, that contains web services operations, and endpoints and all. Okay, HTTPS is you might be knowing like all process will be
Yes.
HTTPS and all. So for all the REST APIs, we will be using the HTTPS adapter. For those
Okay.
which can be accessed via browser or which are available on cloud systems, which they want to send message to cloud system, we'll be going with the HTTPS adapter.
Yeah.
APA is sorry. APA is application programming interface. So we'll be having many APIs in the back end, or there is something called as apa.sap.com. Okay.
Mm,
Yesterday you were asking like how I will get API link and all. Okay. This is something.
mm,
Uh, okay, mm, let me open apa.sap.com. This is where you find all the standard APIs and custom APIs, like custom, not custom, the standard APIs which are available. Say for example, I there is some e-commerce company, okay,
mm.
which will be using the product API.
Okay.
So there are some standard APIs available. This is OData API. This is REST API. I told you for the REST API we will be using HTTP and all. You can see there is
Yeah, yeah.
REST API. There is OData API.
Oh, okay.
There'll be multiple. Okay, if I click on
API
OData API,
reference.
there will be API reference, and we'll be having get call, post call, different types of calls and all. So if you go to the REST API,
Mm,
so yeah, so as a middleware developers, what we will do, we will use these links and we
mm,
will make sure that sender team get the product list and all with this call.
mm.
And we will be sending the data between sender system and target system. If they want to update, say if we are working in some e-commerce company, okay,
Mm.
so you will be working with shipping team, you will be working with payment team, you will be working with some retail grocery stores and all,
Okay.
right? So there like say we ordered some products from them, so they want to say that this product is created. So that time what we will do, we will have to post a product so that the product is
Okay.
created, right? So we have to do the post call in middleware.
Okay.
So at that time we will be using this updates and creates products.
Okay. So,
So if they just want to see what are the products available, it will get call. If they want to
okay.
update something, set the market for deletion value, or say they
Mm,
want to change the pricing or something like that, they want to update something, then patch call. They want to delete something,
yeah.
then delete call, something like that.
Yeah.
So that way, and it's about to, and OAuth is open authorization. I told yesterday like there will be OAuth authentication, and OData API is like open data API, open authorization, something like
Mm,
that. So for
Yeah.
web applications or mobile application, desktop application, we'll be using both authentication. It's the most advanced applications. Nowadays, nobody, SAP doesn't recommend to use basic authentication. They want to update it to the OAuth authentication. Okay, OAuth authorization.
Yeah.
And key store is where we will import all the certificate based certificates and all. Like if we have a certificate based authentication, then we will be putting that certificate in the key store and we will be giving that alias in the interfaces. I'll just show you like where the key store will be. I think yesterday I shown you, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, here.
Mm.
If you see, if I open this, there are some certificates which are already installed by SAP, maintained by SAP. You can see this, like line
Mm.
maintained by SAP and all.
Mm.
So by default, they will be, putting some certificates, and
Mm.
there is one certificate for our trial account, which like if somebody wants to authenticate with us, we have to share that certificate with them. I think that will be root certificate. This one, I think maybe. Let me just open and see. That is the one. Not this. I think it's trial, but I'm not sure if they might have maintained or not. There will be one digital global certificate maintained by SAP for our integration suite account. Okay, and certificate is like what we maintain in the key store. This header payload mapping and all I will explain today. Uh, re- Retry.
Yeah.
Okay, retry like for support guys. Okay, this say something like some production messages. You might have done upgrade in the weekend activity. Weekend you might have done some upgrade activities as a business consultant. Next Monday they might, when support consultant logs in, you will see that there are some messages got stuck because system was having downtime. It was be like it in integration. It might have thrown 503 service unavailable. What integration consultants will do,
Mm.
they will have to, in PA there was an option resend message, but in CPA we didn't have. It will have now. They have added one extra option called as retry. Now if you keep retry option enabled, it will retry on its own.
Mm.
So that way, so these are the common terminologies which used. Along with this, integration flow is like integration flow and artifact both are same, and
Integration
all the
flow. Okay.
yeah, the flow which we are developing, right? The package is like group of integration flows.
Okay.
Artifacts doesn't means that like we will be having all this value mapping, message
Mm.
mapping and all, but most probably we'll be using integration flows.
Yeah.
And that's about common terminologies which we use. And where we were stuck yesterday. Hmm. See, these are all the artifacts, different type of artifacts. Among this, the integration flow is the one which we'll be using most of the
We
times.
are using, yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So we did get call yesterday in Pokemon
Yeah.
color and all. Then we did get call with dynamic path.
Dynamic path. Yes.
Yeah.
What
So
are
you
the
might you might ask like why dynamic path, Karthik? Can you give me real time scenario? I think again we can go here. So somebody wants specific product ID. Okay. Yesterday when I did what do you call specific get Pokemon color, we did they
Yeah.
want
Yeah. Under
specific
blue,
black color
blue,
info.
black. Yeah.
Huh. So somebody else want the blue color info and all. Same way in real time, some sender system they might be wanting, want detail on the specific product. Some other source system want detail on the specific product. So what we will do, see there is something called as product management V1 products here. Okay, after this there
Okay.
will be something called as product ID.
Okay.
See, there is something called as filter products or something like that. After that, it will be like In this API it is different, but I think I have made it not also made. Yeah, here it will be like this product ID.
Okay.
So it will be similar like this. After color, they will put black or blue. After here, they will be giving product ID, and it will come to SAP CPA, which how we will put it in dynamic path. We will define one property. Yesterday we assigned one property, right?
Okay.
So what what we did for that, we defined one property dot color,
Color,
the
yes.
content modifier. So that color how we will be getting. So sender team will only send in header. Source type is header. So that we will be passing, and we have to enable that header here. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually we will. This is coming like you have to click on some white space outside the flow, outside the integration process, and then you will get getting all these options. Okay. So here
Okay.
we can allow specific headers. Usually, if we keep stars, no, like asterisk symbol, all the headers will be allowed.
Headers
But we
will
don't.
be important.
But we
Yeah.
don't want all the headers to go. So sometimes what happens, SAP itself generates some headers. Okay, if
Yeah.
we send all the headers to the backend system, so sometimes it will throw error because of the some Ariba IPA has some limitations. If the header size is
Yeah.
more than 2.2 2200 KB, then it will throw error like bad
Okay.
request, something like that. So that's why whatever header we want to send, specifically that header we can send here.
Yeah.
So that's how we did do get call with the dynamic path. So we will will be defining one property, and we will be calling that like we'll be encoding that here,
Mm.
so that you call whatever color you want. We don't change now and then. We will be keeping it same. So that will be stored in one box, and we will be calling the URL with whatever color you want. We will fetch the info and we will send it back to you. Simple. So that is the dynamic path. It is not static. You can change it at any runtime itself like that way. And content modifier, I was just telling you about the property. Okay, there are like three things: message header,
Mhm.
exchange property, message body. Okay,
Yeah.
so uh, what you need to know is like the scope of each, like when we will be define, like we defined color in property, right? We can define the same in header also.
Okay.
This is also like here also we will get the same option. If you click on add, if you click on color, you can still choose the source type as header here. You can still give
Color.
that name same as that. But why we
Okay.
didn't? Why we defined it in exchange property? Why not in header? Because the scope of the property is within the integration flow itself. Okay, that
Okay.
means see, the scope of property ends here. After end, there is this
Mhm.
end option, right? Within integration process itself, it doesn't go to the receiver.
Okay.
But but if header will go to the receiver.
Mhm.
Hmm. So there is why when we will use header. So if you want to authenticate with receiver, okay, if you say receiver has some API key, application key or something. If you send that application key only, then it is like then only I will enable to access my info. So that level of restrictions will be there for specific APIs. Okay.
Okay.
So then we have to send that API key. Then only we will be using message headers. Like we will be defining one key called as API key here, and
Mhm.
we will be keeping it as constant because API key remains same, right? So and we will be giving that API key value here, whatever the receiver team gave. Or you can say like there is some content type, like whether it is XML or JSON. Some APIs have restrictions that we want to know the content type, whether it is XML or JSON, then only we will be, allowing the request inside. So that time,
Okay.
that time we will be using the headers. Maybe in next classes I will be explaining you like how we will be passing headers and all. So as of now, we use the property and all. But
Exchange properties. Yeah.
yeah, Message body is something you want to change something in the body itself. Okay. There are two types here, type constant or type expression. Okay, say you want to say just hi buddy, like that. Nothing, you don't need to change anything. Then you will be using constant. Okay,
Okay.
expression is the camel expression. Okay,
Okay.
usually for storing the body, we will be using dollar in dot body or dollar body.
Okay.
Similarly, like what we use for property and all, right? For property, we will be using dollar property dot. This is a camel expression. It will all start with dollar curly bracket,
Early braces.
and
Yeah.
yeah, then we'll have to close them. So similarly, you might be seeing where is that connection? In the connection, we use dollar property dot color, right? Similarly, for
Tablet.
body, will be if you want to see what is the body inside. Payload, we will be giving that expressions here, dollar body or dollar index body. Earlier we used to use this, but SAP nowadays recommends to use SAP
Oh,
body, like
directly.
dollar body. Yeah, yeah, but we are still using the same. There is no impact on it as of now,
So
maybe.
inside this body name, we will
Yep,
give
well,
whatever we want to enter, right?
yep, whatever payload,
Mm.
like it's like till this point, whatever the payload we are getting, that will be stored in dollar in dot body, that will be
Mhm.
visible in the next step.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is about do get call with dynamic path. I think we didn't discuss about this dynamic vary string.
No, only two we discussed about.
Uh, so okay, uh, let's discuss with the dynamic vary string. Okay, same real time scenario where we will be using dynamic vary string. So say there is something called as um, say we will take the e-commerce example only. We'll be having the different countries. Okay, same shop
Yeah.
in the different countries. So they want to filter the product details or order details based on the region. I want
Okay.
this. I want the details for the Germany. I want the
Mm.
customer details of the Germany, or I want product details of the US, something like that.
Yeah.
So here we have like so this is the API for training
Can you
purpose
show
that
me
I've used.
again or go back and
Sorry. Okay.
how you open? Yeah, yeah.
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 So which API I used? So
Connection.
this we are calling this Northwind OData API. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's an OData
Mm-hmm.
API, but still we are using like we can still use OData adapter, but still we are like now we are discussing HTTP adapter. I'm just using that API for training purpose. Like we can use both HTTP and OData. Okay. So this is the URL customers. Okay. You can access it in Chrome also, I think.
Okay.
Hmm. So this is the main URL. Okay, we will be having multiple options here. The categories, their customers, is their employees, is their order details, is there. So we they want to see specifically in the customers. Okay, then we will be using. We will be just adding customers
At the end.
at the end,
Okay.
and we will be getting the info on the customers. So you can see it is an XML version and all. So better is I will be just using Postman. Okay. Mm, yeah. See, here what and all details we have. We have customer ID, company name, contact ID details, country and all. So I want to see filter, based on the country. Okay. And I don't want all the details. There are so many records here. See,
Yeah.
go to the end, 548 records are there. So I just want the
Mm.
top two records and all. So I will put this query, and I don't want XML format. This is in XML format, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want it in JSON format. So I will be writing this query.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This we
So
need to
the
write by ourselves, right?
yeah. So how we
Okay.
will write the query? Query will always start with the question mark.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Mm-hmm.
we will be using
Dollar
the Campbell
format.
expression dollar format equal to JSON. Okay, this is one condition they want. Okay, the format
Yeah.
should be in JSON, and I just
And
want the
stop.
top two records,
Stop. Okay.
and then I want filter equal to country. Country, which one equals to Germany? You
Open.
might ask, Karthik, how did you know? You can we can put equal symbol also, right? Why did you put uh,
Mm.
EQ only, right? And you might
Mm.
ask like why we are keeping dollar, why we are not keeping color curly brackets. This is query. It is not part of CPA expression, but this and
Mm.
all technical details, right? It will be there in apa.sap.com. Okay.
Okay.
In the what do we call? API reference and all or API consumption details, they will be telling where can I show that to you? API tryout if you go. These are all API specifications.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm.
It's under here. Maybe which one I can show you? I can show you the key store API. It is asking for login again.
Mm.
Store expiry. Sorry, application API. It just takes some time to load for trial account and all. Given some reference here. Hmm. It's apa.sub.com key store entry. Here we can find. Okay, get key store entry.
They are
Giving
giving
something API consumption. Not.
is different thing.
Yeah. Mm, under queries, I think they are not giving, but it will be there in the documentation. Something like this. See. So after XLES, they have used the dollar value. Like what is the um, value of the entry and all, name of the entry and all. Review. Okay, like that way. And so that will be described in the API documentation itself. Like if you are filtering what symbols are allowed and what symbols are not allowed and all, that
Mhm.
the center team or someone at architect will be sharing the API documentation with you. So we will be using
Yeah.
that query here. Okay. So when
Mhm.
I enter that query, so we just got two records. Okay, one here. This is first country Germany. This is second country Germany. And the format is JSON. I didn't change anything. It came
Yeah.
by itself. So
Yeah.
here we are not using CPA. We are directly calling the Northwind OData. Okay. So it
Mm.
is just one scenario. So what they expect us to do, they sender team, they will be like saying like, okay, now it is like static. So tomorrow if some we will deploy and give it to user, they will be searching based on different countries. I want it to be dynamic. Say Karthik will be searching for Germany, Bhavani will be searching for US. I don't want to
Mhm.
go change again and again. This query part you make it dynamic like that. Okay, whatever you know for like whatever format they want, whatever country they want, like how many ever
Uh,
records they want, it should be dynamic. So what he will be do,
okay.
as a developer, you might be having idea. So what we did for the other one,
Mm.
we did we defined properties right in the content modifier, right, for the
Yes.
dynamic path. For the color, you remember, we defined one property as a color. So similar way, we will be defining properties for top for country. Okay. So there will be different types of source type, right? I did one one collection for this, one collection for this. Like this is normal APIs. And this is
Mhm.
all CPA ones. You can see the host, CPA host and all. So this will be the our CPA endpoint URL. Okay, endpoint URL is like when you deploy something, uh, you will be getting one URL for all the API, flows which we deployed yesterday. See,
Mm.
dynamic method, dynamic query string is this thing, and this is the address which we give in the HTTP adapter, like here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think yesterday I told you also. So we will be calling our CPA URL. It will be most probably get, since we are getting info. Okay,
Mm.
so they will be sending some XML. Okay, in the body, whichever country they want, they will be sending in XML format. Say they
Okay.
want information on Germany, they will be sending this. So so this, how do we extract it in CPI? There is something called as XPath. XPath is an path in which the record field is defined in XML. Okay, XML path, you
Yeah.
can just for your easy understanding. Okay, so which path is that? It is a path called as country. Okay, how we will define it in CPI? We will define it like this: double slash country.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can keep it as root country. So two ways to do that, but if you just hover on it, right?
Mm.
It won't show here. Uh, yeah. So first is root, then next is country. Or I just
Okay.
there is something called as absolute path and relative path if you are from Java background. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, so we don't want to give say now it is simple XML. If there is some too many fields and all, I can't keep root first entry, second entry and all that. We will be just giving double slash country that will directly go to this path country.
Oh, okay.
Okay, easy way.
Mm.
So and what it is X path. This is X path. Yesterday what we did, they were sending in headers.
Headers, yes.
We did it, we collected it from header. Now they are sending in X path. We will be collecting it from here. And top I will keep it as constant as of now. Okay.
Mm.
Mm, I will be sending only 10 records. Or if they want, if they will be sending, if they say no, 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 I want you to make top also as not as constant as something else. I will be sending it in header or something like that, or some XPath or property. Then we will be changing this also. Okay,
Okay.
we can just externalize this. So double. If you want to externalize, you always have to two curly brackets, then enter the name of the field, then close it. Now we can give any number you want, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all. Okay, if you just click on OK, save.
We
Okay.
can't give directly as number 5 or 6 like that, or do we need to put in a curly braces?
Why I did this externalize this because every
Mm.
time say so system says that okay, we will fix one number, so they will tell okay, we will fix the ton as number. Okay,
Okay.
like we want the top 10 records every time. Okay, then after some
Mm.
time they will change their mind and they will say like no, 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 we want 50 records, but we want top
Mm.
50 records. So for small changes and all, we can't come and we can't edit. It will be
Okay.
the version will be changing and all. So if we do this externalize button, we
Mm.
can just come here. Okay, that will be coming here in the configure option. You can change. Okay,
Mm.
you want 50. Okay, fine. I will be sending 50. Or if you want 10, I will be changing it to 10. We don't need to change iFlow at all. It doesn't need to come from dev QA product. We can directly go to production and change it in production itself. So that way,
Okay.
that is why we will externalize. Externalize help us in changing the values dynamically. Okay, so that is one part. Okay, so till this is customers, and there is something called as the HTTP adapter. We have a query. Yesterday and all, we didn't use query. We kept it as blank. In the other
Right.
scenario, if I go to the dynamic path and all, we didn't query anything. We just wanted some color information. So they will just give the color information. So we will be directly going there. But now they're sending some query. So see,
Mm.
so the query is blank here. Now the query is like this. Okay. Here also I externalized it. I made it as key as query. If you go to query, see if you see the receiver, I made it like this. And what I did, see you can see the difference between normal query when I call it directly and CPA query. Okay, here it is like dollar format dot JSON. Okay,
Mm.
and here it is like dollar format. Like if you want some other format also, you can do one thing. You define a property, say like format, and you just give like dollar property dot format.
Okay.
Simple. Okay.
And
Now I
close
just
it.
I just kept it as it is to like I
So,
want they will say like we want every time we want in JSON only, then we will be like keeping the just to show you different cases. If they say like every time they want in JSON format, we will keep it as JSON constant. Okay,
okay.
and top, so they're still telling right, we will be changing the number of records. So I kept it as in property dot top, and
Yeah.
country equal to property dot country. So
Yeah.
this you might ask, Karthik, why did you put top equal to dollar dot property? There is no single apostrophe column, comma, but here it is, you have kept the property dot comma inside the single apostrophe. Why? Because in
Mm,
the query also API documentation, they say like the country equals to value when you put
mm.
some value, it always has to be in single apostrophe. So
Yeah.
we have to maintain the same even when it is dynamic. We have to always this property holds the value of that country, right? It is like a box
Mm,
which will be having, which they will be putting some value inside it. So it should be still be in the single apostrophe column. Okay.
yeah.
So this way we made it as dynamic. Okay. Now we are not. What? Just close this. Don't save anything. Okay. Did I? Okay. Now I will go to this. I will just call my CPA. I will just give this root and all headers and all. There is nothing. This is a normal, headers which is added by the postman itself. We didn't add anything. Basic authentication, which client ID, client secret and all. We send the message. Now we got the 200. Okay, we got the same. How many records we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Some 10 records we got, that which we defined in here we go, configure.
Mm,
Here top 10,
yeah.
and all the country will be Germany. Sorry, you see, it didn't get filter. Okay, first, sorry, I think it didn't apply the proper filter. Let me see, we will switch on the trace and see where it is going wrong. Enter. We did some change, right? Let me just revert it to previous version. I will tell you how to revert to the previous version. See, we did
Mm,
some change, and it,
draft.
okay, you
Yes,
just
yes.
need to
Change to what?
click on this draft. Okay, now it will come like this. Okay,
Okay. Double click.
I did some, so if you just click on revert
Mhm.
1.0.0, okay, now it came back. It came back to the 1.0.0 version. Is Mexico and the Germany country? Okay, no. Top 10 records, I will just give top 2 records. Okay, I understood where it went wrong. I think we're giving key color here, right? We don't want key color. We want something else. Where is it deployed? Just a minute. It will take some time to deploy it. How we will monitor? We'll monitor with here. It got failed. Why? Query string format JSON filter equal to country Germany could not be passed into a proper URI. Okay. So CPI
Okay.
expects it to be URL encoded always. You know,
Mm,
we when we send it in this format, country equals to Germany, it was like this. But what it is saying,
mm.
dollar
It's
filter
a,
equal to
it's a,
country percentage 20 equal percentage 20, and appos it added some. It expects in this format.
okay.
So we want to what we can do. We did switch to trees also, right? Yeah.
Oh, we can directly go by double clicking it here.
Yeah.
Here.
We can see like where it is getting errored out. So here it's like when we calling that it's saying it could not be parsed into a proper URI, missing scheme and all. And you can see what we passed, the payload from Postman.
Mm.
And there'll be something called as real destination URL. Where is that? Mhm. Git color dynamic various string. Country is Germany.
Mm.
The property which we defined. We
Yeah.
define it as a what is it called? Germany.
Postman token.
What we can if we remove this, it will work perfectly fine. But I think we need to encode that send to. Sorry,
Mm.
wait, remove this. The query I wanted.
Figure here.
Hmm,
Property. Mhm.
remove this. Deploy. Okay, now it is started. Go just send it. Still getting error. Wait,
There.
deliver property to top. It is given could not percent proper URI.
Flow 8 here.
Sorry.
No, no, no. I'm just looking at this segment one.
I have noted down the query somewhere. Mm, Control Z. Okay. What we can do, we can just URL encode it. Oh, we can do that. Just a minute. I'm just opening my company URL. And I'll just stop sharing the screen. I will just encode and then
Sure,
I'll
sure.
query should be looking like this. You know, I'm just pasting it here. Here, after the encoded, it should be looking like this. Control C. I'll just put it in our CPA query. We'll see
Okay.
how does it react. For this format JSON.
Some question. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Grammatical JSON and top two country. Uh, okay. Now we will apply. Hopefully this will resolve. Started. No. Grammatical JSON. I think there is some APA limitations, which is saying it could not be passed into a proper URI messaging scheme. Let me just check on this. You're saying the live troubleshooting.
Yes. Mm.
Hmm. See, the HTTP query is right question mark format equal to JSON and dollar top equal to 2 country percentage 20 equals to percentage 20 Germany. It is not getting included. What if I pass because of question mark is missing here? Did it work earlier connection? Property color. Okay, this one. Okay, now it is giving the valid enter a valid query. For example, param equal to value 1 and
Parameter equals
Parameter
to
equal to
value two.
value 2.
Okay, parameter one is with
Listen, parameter 2 is equal to value 2 is there. But it's still
yeah,
asking. Why it is asking this? Okay.
yeah,
Now it came. But we are not filtering in country wise, but give that it is given two records. Okay, now we will troubleshoot the third part, that is encoded all the stuff. Think it expects in specific format. Okay, like
maybe
it,
it is taking top two countries, just Germany as well as Mexico.
yeah. I click on save. Okay, now it is taking deploy. Okay, started send. You're not filtering properly. What if I? But it is now at least not giving error. It is showing completed.
Completed, yeah.
We will see like where we are going wrong. This is how we will troubleshoot. Okay, with
Yeah,
info we won't be getting much knowledge, so we will be always switching on the trace mode. Okay, now I'll just show you. uh, we're in Mexico, but we are not. It is not getting filtered according to the country. Why? We'll be seeing that now.
mm,
So I will let's go the step by step. Okay, what we sent here payload.
mm,
I think this is an HTTPS. This is what we got as a response. I think it is showing that one, but uh, like you should always check in the next step what we sent. What we sent is this root country
mm.
Germany. Okay, next it is still we are calling with that Germany and all, and this is the end payload which we got. But
Here we can see country Mexico,
yeah,
Mexico,
so the query we can see like how it got generated. That we can see in my HTTP response code is 200. URL is correct. Exchange properties. Query. Query is what we have to look. Where is query? Query will be here, I think.
it is below one. Okay. Mm.
Where do we define the query? We didn't define query, is it?
Mm, mm, mm.
What is that which we defined? Key equal to query. It should be here somewhere.
Mm. Maybe the first two steps.
No. Top is there.
Mm.
Country is there. Where is query?
It's missing.
Or I will do one thing. I will define the query only in properties and see how does different type of
Okay. We are giving
query
query
expression,
expression.
since it is an expression. Okay, and
Mhm.
can we copy this one? Copy, Control C, cancel. Exchange property. I will giving that property here, and we always when it is XPath or expression, we always give you should give this Java dot long dot string. It's like a Java built-in function since it
Okay.
does work on camel. framework, how does it know? It will be having inbuilt functions in the backend. Like for specific things, we will be defining java.language screen. So you can see that enter a valid Java type for an export valid
Mm.
type. Or for expression, when
Okay.
we use expression, we will be using this. Like whenever the dollar or something like that is involved, we will be giving
Mhm.
java.long.string. Okay. Now we define the query. What we can do? See, this is a static query. So what I
Mm.
will do while calling this connection, I won't be using this. I'll remove this, cancel, and then I will don't want this to be externalized. Whatever you have externalized, it will be used here.
Okay. So you're
Mm,
removing it.
Maybe no connection. I'll be just giving like dollar property dot query. Okay, okay. Why distinction this? See, deploy. Let's see like if it is the change is represent showing configure. No, it is still not showing. I don't want this property. Let's see.
HTTP. Yeah.
Okay. The
Mm.
it will be sorry. It will be get only since we are just fetching the result remains same. Such on trees. 20. Okay, we still have 4 minutes. Does it upload? Yeah, upload.
Still popping out.
Yeah. Maybe some API limitations. I'm not sure why it is still throwing. It should be throwing. Now, if you see query, okay,
Mm.
country equal to Germany. Okay, this is why it is not getting filtered out. Why Germany is not there? Because what we have given in the query property dot country. Okay, country.
Mm.
Okay, country we are passing in the same header. So it is not fetching the country properly. Okay, what we can do, we can add this country in the earlier period. Since see, we are passing in the same content modifier, right? So
Mm.
whatever property we define, it will be saved in the next uh, step. But now, since we are defining the same parameter, it is not able to get that info. What I will do, I will add one more content modifier. It's a really learning for me also. This way.
Mm. So on the first step we need to add here. Okay.
Yeah. So what I will do, I will define country here only.
Mm.
X path. and where it will be country. So that we will be defining in where in the
Java
like
dot string dot
mm,
Java language string. Okay.
yes, Java limited string.
Mm.
The
This
deployed.
will-
Duplicate got deployed. It is still in trace. I will send again. Is it still not fetching? Then there must be some API limitations.
Mm.
Content message content. Where is that query? No, it is still not taking. Why it is still not taking?
Mm.
Oh, there is no content modifier. Where is that? Content modifier should come here, right?
Yeah.
Due to food. Okay, it is not deployed properly. See, it is I deployed recently, right? It should be
Mm.
1018 or something. It's showing 1014. This is way of
Got it.
troubleshooting. This is showing 1014. Edit, save, deploy, validation field. Okay, some validation field. Why?
There
See,
is one red
uh,
cross mark here.
address field must contain a part, query part. Okay. Okay, now we,
Mm.
we
Yeah.
we shouldn't put question mark here.
Mm.
Save. Okay. See, we
Apply
should
and
we should always
concurrency.
see the these things
Mm.
whether all is green or not like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was surprised why it is not
That
working.
will. Mm.
Okay. So
Now
now
I'm getting involved into this
uh
this type of work.
yeah, see
Tracker.
how magic happened. Country
Mm.
Germany, country Germany,
Yeah.
country Germany, country Germany.
Mm.
So now we are seeing multiple things. Now you can see what changes we did. We can see now. Now it went to info again. I will switch on trace and show that to you.
Mm.
So yesterday when I designed and tested, it was working. I think today when I was showing it to you, I changed something. So that's why it's not working. So if you go step by step, what we did, we defined one content modifier, like in content modifier in property, we defined this country, Germany. That how
Okay.
did it came from? We passed in body that XPath
Mm.
we configured, right? That we
Mm.
got it here. Okay, that then in here we are setting what query we are setting in this content modifier that will be coming here. Dollar format equal to JSON top equal to we didn't give anything. That's why it is showing more
Mm.
than something records. So if we go here in the query, we will see like top equal to say two only.
Two,
Okay,
three
now
also.
apply again. All silly silly
Seven.
mistake which we do as a
Mm.
developer. uh, uh, it's sometimes fun. It's sometimes great learning that with mistakes
Yeah.
only we learn a lot of things. Now see only two records with Germany.
Mm.
So now you go see that another message trees and all. We'll see here. Here we defined query, right? So in this step it will be available. Message. So if you want to see the header properties and payload, you should always come to the message content.
Message
Yeah.
content. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. And country we got query. It's like here. The proper query is there.
Mm.
Country equal to Germany. See how it is coming here. Country equal to Germany. But here what we defined is country. See now we defined in separate property. It is not expecting it to be encoded. URL
Mm.
encoded and all. But when we define in adapter level, it is expecting it to be percentage 20 equal percentage 20 equal and all.
Yeah.
you're getting right now. Since we this is the benefit of camel expression.
Mm.
It automatically in backend it will do the job. Like however CPA wants, it will be setting that way. Now it's we just give country code JSON same way which API works, and now it started working. And after that, it will be sending the payload.
What
Okay.
is this payload means? Like
Yeah,
the
payload as
term.
in the response body which we got.
Okay, the
We
final
call it
output, basically.
final output.
Okay.
We call it as a payload.
Okay.
Input payload, output payload. Input payload is something this, like what we sent. Output payload is what
Mm.
we got as a response.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. And it is in JSON.
Mm.
So same way, if you want to dynamically change, now you understood, right? If you want to dynamically change format and top also,
Mm.
you go to this content modifier, you add that top and format, and for top you can give constant or header, something like that, and format also you do same. You just define whatever you want. If it is expath or expression, you give java.long.string, deploy it.
Okay.
Okay, and now it is working version. We should always do this, you know,
Save as
save as
one
version.
point.
I
Oh,
will be
it will give
checking.
automatically.
Yeah, it will always, increment way it will be adding it.
Okay.
Earlier it was 1.0.0, now it is 1.0.1. So now it will be changed here.
Got it.
Yeah. So is it interesting?
Mm.
Yeah.
Today somewhat interesting.
Yeah. So what we will do, as a support consultant,
Mm.
they won't be checking in development and all. Development, there will be a lot of risk production. They will be checking field messages here.
Okay.
So yeah, so sometimes we will be setting up alerts and all. If they haven't set up alerts and all, they will be monitoring and they will be reporting it to the uh, source team, sender
Okay.
team. Hey guys, there is some error in this thing. It's saying proper URI. I think you might have sent some wrong URL or something like that. That we will be reporting. That is the job of support engineer
Okay.
consultant. Okay,
Mm.
so this way we covered yesterday's and today's part also. So dynamic query string and all we did. So we did do get call with dynamic part, do get call with dynamic query string. So do get call
Yeah,
with
base.
basic call is there. So now
Mm.
till now we haven't touched authentication part. It was since it's a browser based API.
Mm.
We don't need any authentication and all. Now I will teach you. Are you still okay if I stretch or you're exhausted?
I'm not exhausted, but
Hmm?
another
But,
session, like,
uh,
yeah.
okay. Okay, fine. Then maybe I'll explain you this do get call with basic authentication tomorrow.
Mm.
Mm,
If
but,
it is possible, we can connect somewhat early than before, like usual. So we will get
huh,
some, yeah.
yeah. So tomorrow I don't think I will be having any calls after 8. But okay, fine.
Okay.
We will connect at 8:30. Half an hour I will be having dinner and then maybe we can connect.
Okay. 8:30 or 9 is fine. 9, 10, 11. So 9 means it will be the same time. Okay.
Yeah, 8:30 we can.
Okay, take some break and revert back, so it'll be fine.
No worries. I think we can stand. I think we were
Mm.
some 15 minutes late today. That's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm. So
Mm.
I just wanted, some things to tell. Other than this, I mean, not,
Mm.
something related to hands-on. The most dynamic method and all this is fine. Uh, yeah, this api.sap.com is, uh, say, if somebody comes with a requirement and all, right?
Mhm.
Where is it? Business Accelerator Hub. Okay, it's like all the standard APIs are there here. So if someone comes
Mm.
with a requirement, see some they want Ariba API or SuccessFactor API. Sometimes
Mm.
in their team, they will all be telling, okay, we have this API. Can you try to fetch this info and all? sometimes they won't say anything. So they will ask us only, "Hey Karthik, do we have anything for the product API or something like that?" Then if you're not sure, you can always come and search here product API, and is their requirement is similar as us. Then you can do some research analysis here.
Okay.
But here like they are constantly improvising this. You can see APIs integration, CDS, CDS views and all is ABAP term.
Yeah.
So they have continuously improvising. Maybe for the standard stuff, we can always refer this api.sap.com. That is one thing which I wanted to tell. And so, Camel HTTP method, this I will cover tomorrow, but you can just refer this for tomorrow's session.
Okay.
There is some standard. I told you it works on Camel Apache framework. There are some standard
Mhm.
Camel properties or headers which we will be using. Okay.
Okay.
We might have already seen this Camel HTTP URL and URI. Like URL is what
Mm.
we call and URI is what we will be using in receiver HTTP adapter.
Oh, URL, URI.
So it looks similar, but it has difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So that
yeah.
one, and these stuff will be explaining it tomorrow, how to import certificates.
Mm.
Do you have any doubts with this yesterday's session?
No, once I go through
Yeah,
like you going changing this panels and all, so then I'll probably get more questions then now.
sure, sure,
Because
sure.
yeah, today I'll try to uh, log in like trial system, log in into the trial system. That's what I need to do now
Mm-hmm.
after your class finish.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and one no doubt, if I get any trouble in between, I can't text you. That's the main issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you can, like keep all the doubts at one point. Maybe tomorrow I'll be checking, like I will be clearing all your doubts. Like last 10 minutes or 20 minutes, we'll keep it for doubt session only.
Sure, sure.
So you will
Mm.
be having recording and all, like
Mm. Yeah, I
yeah.
think they provided me the recorded version of this.
Mm-hmm. Sure, you can
Mm.
always go visit recording, or the best way to do troubleshooting is you just paste that error here. Okay.
Mm.
Could not parse the error and all. Even we will do the same. But since it's a known error for me, I just try to troubleshoot as usual.
Okay.
So SAP has, like, they will be releasing blogs, or if they are getting any errors similar to that, we will be having,
Mhm.
somebody might have raised OSS ticket for that and
Mhm.
all.
Okay.
So you will be always, that's the best way to learn. You will request inside, yeah. See, it's the same error. Initial setup, endpoint as API and test type flow, weather API. They are testing with weather API and the response code. They also get the similar error.
See the issue. Okay.
Then they have added some headers. I told you, right? If you
Mm.
keep this star, no, it will. I
It
mean,
will
it's
give
not
all the
wrong method or
headers.
something. It will give all the headers. Not all API will throw error, but we face
Mm.
this issue in the production for Ariba. Okay, so that's why it,
Mhm.
it is not standard developer guidelines or some or recommendation. You can say. So they are only saying, see, you don't need all the headers to be passed into an iFlow. You just need to pass whatever the headers. See, they are also recommending to pass the only the needed header,
Mm.
something like that. Okay, you can just try to troubleshoot on your own, because that will give you more knowledge. If still, if and
Yeah.
you can always come to me. Okay.
Yeah, Karthik, like one more question. Like my intention was to learn as for HANA and then like FICO or else some different consultant things
Mm-hmm. Okay.
like PP or MM like that. So if it is possible, if you finish after this BTP, can you
Mm-hmm.
go through that too? Because that's the main purpose of teaching, like learning me those modules.
Mhm. But
apart from BTP. Yeah.
you know,
Because
I
yesterday, yeah.
mm,
Mm, go ahead.
no, I work majorly in this BTP integration. But if you
Mm,
want functional in certain, there is one Udemy course there for SAP MM. Okay,
mm,
that purely comes under functional here, but there no for you it will be difficult to learn all the T codes and all. There will be multiple T codes. I mean material management. What they will do, they will create a material.
yeah.
They will this procurement to pay cycle and all, like
Mm,
purchase order creation, purchase order validation, and invoice creation. That's a whole different world.
okay.
Yeah, but see, what I would suggest is even you might have seen there are many openings for club BTP integration
BTP.
also.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's your call, but
Mm,
more than
cause.
SAP MM or FICO, FICO is also like high paying job and all. But for you
Mm,
to learn and crack interview, I mean, will it be the same level of difficulty over there? Did you try giving interview?
mm,
No, right?
for
Mm.
BTP.
No, like FICO or MM. I don't know, like the different.
Mm,
Yeah, like if you keep it as like experienced guy, they might ask difficult questions and
okay.
all. You just maybe see for another, say for some 10 classes. If you still think
Mm,
you have to switch to the functional side, maybe I will,
mm,
uh, give that Udemy wala link to you to go to
yeah,
the.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, like for SAP support consultant, they have included some modules like EWM, Ariba, SCM, and MM.
Mm.
So I haven't gone through this before because I'm a technical guy who worked for
Yes.
basis
Yes.
and security, right? So
Mm.
I need to go through this because uh, at least for this resume thing, I need to cover those topics, right? What they have entered in this. So for that thing, I asked for training, and they said like
Mm.
they will provide me.
Mm.
But I don't think like BTP. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want BTP at all, but BTP is also a good platform.
Yeah.
But
No, it's really
so
good
for
for
yeah.
you because see, you are already know basic security stuff and
Hmm.
learning integration. I think you can become full stack developer kind of if you learn some rap or something like that. But for functional knowledge, I think I can cover that basic stuff because I know like integration
Hmm.
maybe will also be integrated with SAP MM and all, right? Procurement to pay cycle, what it is, and even I was learning that the last year something, but we don't have real hands-on experience. But if you just want theoretical knowledge, I can help with that.
Sure, sure.
Hmm? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me talk to this tech team as well, because if they
Hmm.
provide me apart from this also, it will be helpful, right? So
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
So this will
Or
be.
else we need to change this
Mhm.
resume and all regarding BTP, so that will be helpful
You
somewhat.
can
So
try on both
mm,
things, or else like
yeah,
whichever
yeah, yeah.
comes your
Let me
way.
talk to my
Hmm.
uh, Ditya something some person. So I will talk to him and let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they're gonna change this resume session. So based on
Mhm.
BTP, they're gonna modify it. So then it will be helpful for me as well. So I
Yep.
can dive deep into it. So
Hmm.
yeah.
I suggest integration only because since you are a technical, basic security
Mm,
plus
mm,
integration really give you more chances than SAP MMRFA. Because I was just
yeah,
checking,
yeah, yeah.
even I was checking for abroad jobs, right? Like
Mm,
when I check in LinkedIn and all, there are so many
mm.
for openings for integration developer, even in
Yes,
Germany.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
But when they go to functional type like PP, MM, and
Mm.
sales, I think so. Sales, they have all these things good.
Yeah.
But when we go to this technical like basis and security, even in
Mm.
actions, they are asking for green card.
Oh, 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 okay.
So my turned into ashes. Like my dreams turned into ashes in a second. When I saw like actions are asking for green card
Green card.
holders, no dual citizenship as well. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Even for integration consultant, is it?
No, no, no. I checked through like mostly actions are asking for this green card and all.
Mhm.
Like tech. I didn't see previously like Accenture is asking for green card in US, but
No.
now they are asking. Yeah.
Did you try it in UAE or Singapore, Malaysia? I think they won't. There is no much visa restrictions over there, right?
Hmm. No, 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 no. Like so far, I'll try to be here in US for one more year. Like I'm on OPT right now, so if things go good, it's okay. I can try here. If not, I'll try to move Germany because it's the base hub for SAP, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
Like I heard like BTP is going to end in coming 3 4 years. Is it true?
BTP is going to.
And like
No, bro. That. See,
because I got it out. Yeah, yeah. I think it's EWM, I think so.
no, no. See, people will tell uh, things, but not in all companies.
Okay. Mm.
Now, what happened? Artificial intelligence and Joule came. Okay.
Mm.
So, um, earlier, what happened? PIPO was there. No, there were so much dependency on basis consultants. Now they have moved everything from on-premise to cloud, and they're asking ECC to S/4HANA. They did upgrade. Now S/4HANA to SAP Rise they are doing. SAP
Yes,
is
yes, correct.
forcing them to upgrade to the SAP Rise. That way, what SAP team is doing, they're forcing every company to upgrade to the SAP Rise so that they will get money.
Mm-hmm. So
Now,
by 2027 or 2028, they are asking to upgrade the rise, right?
yes, 28,
Okay.
they're for what do you call last date for SAP Rise. By 2028,
Mm-hmm.
if we upgrade Rise, then there is something called as artificial intelligence and Java. Now they like basis consultants are not much needed after they move to the SAP Rise.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
then they are getting artificial intelligence and just that they might be getting by 2035 or something like that.
Yeah.
So another for 6 7 years, at least
Mm.
BTP integration and Fury and all will be there.
Okay.
If BTP integration, if they say like if they don't need integration consultant, they don't need functional consultants also.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Even if you learn MM, if FICO and all, right?
Mm.
There will be business guys in the company itself, which they will be giving requirements to the SAP team, like artificial intelligence and Gen AI. They will all be taking care. It will be like huge cost cutting for everyone.
Okay.
Hmm. It is not just us. It will impact both technical and functional consultants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you are try to move to US, like there will be one. I think you know about it.
Hmm.
It's like a J1 or J2 visa, O1 or O2.
Okay.
So if you got any like particular experience or else you are good for suppose if you are a flutist, like you know how to do all. It's
Mhm.
a how can we say that word?
చెప్పండి తెలుగులో చెప్పండి పర్లేదు.
అలా కాదు.
ఆ,
లైక్ ఒక పర్టిక్యులర్ డొమైన్ మీకు ఫుల్ గ్రిప్ ఉందనుకోండి. ఆర్
ఆ,
ఎల్స్
ఆ,
మీరు కార్పెంటర్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో, నాకు ఈ స్కిల్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్‌లీ స్కిల్ బేస్డ్
mhm,
మీద
mhm,
వాళ్ళు ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారనమాట వీసాస్.
mhm,
ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు ఐటీ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ యూ నో అమెరికా ఎలా ఉందనేది ఇప్పుడు మీకు తెలుసు కదా! అంటే
mhm.
నార్మల్‌గానే. ఎంత
Yes.
వర్స్ట్ స్టేజ్‌లో ఉందనేది.
Mm,
సో, ఈ టైంలో వాడు ఇష్యూస్ చేయట్లే వీసాలు ఇష్యూ చేయట్లేదు. సో, ఉన్న
uh,
ఒక్క ఆప్షన్ జే1, జే2 ఆర్ ఓ1, ఓ2 మీద యేసుకొని
uh,
ఇయర్‌కి అప్‌గ్రేడ్ ఎత్తుకుంటూ ఉండాలి. అయితే లైక్ ఈ స్కిల్ మీద మీకు ఫర్ సపోజ్ 1 ఇయర్‌కి ఒక కంపెనీలో
mm,
ఇచ్చారనుకోండి. ఆ
mm,
కంపెనీవోడు మీకు 1 ఇయర్‌కి స్పాన్సర్‌షిప్ ఇస్తాడు. సో,
mhm,
దెన్ మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్‌కి మీరు కావాలనుకుంటే,
mm,
మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళనడిగి వీసా స్పాన్సర్‌షిప్ ఎక్స్‌టెండ్ చేయించుకోవాలి. సో, ఇది
mhm,
ఇయర్‌లీ బేస్డ్ ఇస్తాడనమాట. అదొకటి డ్రాబ్యాక్. బట్
mm,
కొంచెం ప్రెజెంట్ ఉన్న థింగ్స్ బట్టి ఇది కొంచెం గుడ్ అనే నా ఫీలింగ్.
mhm.
హ్మ్. అంటే
లేదు నా
హెచ్-1బీ
ఆప్షన్
మీద అయితే గనుక ఇప్పుడు ప్రెజెంట్ కష్టం
I
చాలా.
don't want to come to USA. Yeah, my
ఈ
aim is like at least Singapore or Australia, like New Zealand,
ఓకే.
where there is
ఈవెన్
not much risk.
ఆస్ట్రేలియా ఇస్ నాట్
Hmm.
దట్ మచ్ గుడ్ రైట్ దీస్ డేస్. బట్
Hmm.
సింగపూర్, జర్మనీ,
Hmm.
మలేషియా
Hmm.
ఇట్స్ గుడ్.
జర్మనీలో నేను జర్మన్ ఐ కాంట్ లెర్న్ కదా ఇప్పుడు.
నేను ఇప్పుడు క్లాసెస్ తీసుకుంటున్నా. లైక్
Hmm.
దిస్ ఇస్ మై సెకండ్ క్లాస్. వెన్ వి స్టార్ట్ విత్ ద ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్
Hmm.
on the
Hmm.
day itself.
Hmm.
In the night, I started for Germany class. But see, in India, it's 10 a.m. in the morning. For me, it's 12:30 in the night. So
Hmm.
I need to be
Wake up.
there because that's the standard class.
Hmm.
Mm. So, ట్రై చేయండి మీరు కూడా జర్మనీ బాగుంటది. అంటే లైక్ ఎస్ఏపిలో మీకు చాలా గ్రిప్ ఉందిగా. లైక్ ఆన్ యువర్
Integration,
బీటీపీ కాల్.
yes, integration suite. I had so much, good level of knowledge. But నాకు ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు మ్యారేజ్ అని చెప్తున్నారు ఇంట్లో. దే ఆర్ నాట్ అలోయింగ్ మీ టు
గో సమ్వేర్.
సో దట్ ఈస్ అ ప్రాబ్లమ్ అండ్ ఐ
See, ఇప్పుడు
am trying for
mm,
visa sponsorship here only. Like I you give me interview chance, I will try to crack then visas. But that is not happening, right? They want
yeah, yeah.
somebody who is staying in Germany.
Mm.
బట్ దానికి నీకెంత ఖర్చవుతుంది ఏంటి అది నాకు కొంచెం ఐడియా వస్తే ఐ విల్ సేవ్ దట్ మనీ
ఒకసారి
అండ్
మీ మీ లింక్డ్ఇన్ గాని ఆర్ ఎల్స్ వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్ గాని ప్రొవైడ్ చేయండి. నేను ఒకసారి మీకు స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేసి చూపిస్తా ఒకటి.
ఓకే.
ఆర్ ఎల్స్ సంథింగ్ అంటే అది మొబైల్‌లో ఉంది. ల్యాప్‌టాప్‌లో నేను పుల్ చేయలేను. ఐ థింక్ ఐ కెన్ ఒక్క నిమిషం. మీకు తెలుగు చదవడం వస్తదా? లేకపోతే ఇంగ్లీష్‌లోనేనా?
ఎనీథింగ్ ఇస్ ఫైన్. ఐ మీన్ ఎంత ఫుల్
ఓకే. ఓకే.
ఫ్లెడ్జ్‌గా రాదు.
లెట్
మాట్లాడతాను.
ఓకే.
ఓకే. యూ కెన్ గివ్
ఆ!
లైక్ 3 ఔట్
లెట్
ఆఫ్
మీ
5.
షేర్ మై స్క్రీన్.
హ్మ్.
నాకు నిన్ననే వచ్చిందనమాట లైక్
హ్మ్.
ప్రాపర్ ఇన్ఫో.
ఓకే.
హ్మ్. స్క్రీన్ అయింది. ఐ మీన్ షేర్ అయింది
ఆ!
కదా!
యెస్.
ఇఫ్ యూ ఆర్ ఇన్ ఇండియా సో ఫర్
హ్మ్.
దట్ వి వాంట్ 1 డిగ్రీ. Sorry.
ఓకే.
We want 1 degree from foreign university or say, from our India. So we have
హ్మ్.
some universities like JNTU all and all. So it will
హ్మ్.
help us. And then you have SAP experience on that BTP.
హ్మ్.
So and you need to show like 6 months of financial proof that equals to like $10,000. Maybe 5 to 10 lakhs will be
హ్మ్.
enough. Because
హ్మ్.
compared to USA, living expenses is
లెస్
we're
దెన్
not
హ్మ్.
that much comparable compared to Germany. So we need to
హ్మ్.
cover for health insurance when we are in here. And one skill we need to learn is like
హ్మ్.
the certification we need to do in German language, like A1 or A2 is a basic language skills certifications. But
హుహు.
if we have B2, that's a good one. So see, I told you like stable financial proof, we need to show like 10,500 euros.
హుహుహు.
Mm. So, or else you can do one sponsorship declaration. That will also be used. Like if you have someone in India or in US, they are
హ్మ్.
ready to sponsor you, so you can show that the declaration form. So
హ్మ్.
they will accept this as a proof of stability. So and
హుహు.
that's it. The rest are all same as you apply for here. Or else
ఓకే.
if you want to go through like consultancies,
హుహు.
right? Consultancies.
యాహ్!
These are the two consultancies, um, consultancy sites. So
హుహు.
this will be helpful. I
ఓకే.
can share you as well if you want to move Germany.
హుహు.
Don't think so, but yeah,
ఎంత టైమ్ అయింది
this
మీ మూవ్ అయ్యి యూఎస్‌కి? 1 ఇయర్
2 years,
అయిందా? 2
2
ఇయర్స్.
years.
ఓకే.
హ్మ్. బట్ దరిద్రం ఏంటంటే ఆ 2 ఇయర్స్ నుంచే థింగ్స్
హ్మ్.
స్టార్ట్ అయినాయి అన్నమాట. సో వన్ బై వన్, వన్ బై వన్, వన్ బై వన్ డ్రాప్ ఫెయిల్ అవుతుంది. యాహ్!
హుహుహుహు.
సో బ్రో మంత్లీ లివింగ్ కాస్ట్ వచ్చేసి అక్కడ 600 యూరోస్ అవుతుంది. బట్
హ్మ్.
యూఎస్‌లో 1,00,000 to 2,00,000 ఇఫ్ యూ హావ్ ఎ ఫ్యామిలీ ఇట్ విల్ బి లైక్ 1,50,000, 2,00,000 'కాజ్ యూ నీడ్ టు స్టే ఇండివిడ్యువల్లీ రైట్. అపార్ట్
హుహు.
ఫ్రమ్ షేరింగ్ రూమ్స్ అండ్ ఆల్. సో
హ్మ్.
సో అక్కడ పార్ట్ టైమ్ చేసుకుంటేనే మనకు 500 యూరోస్ పర్ మంత్ వస్తది. తక్కువలో తక్కువ.
హుహుహు.
సో వీసా అన్నది ఓకేనా? మీకు పర్లేదా నేను చెప్పేది?
పర్లేదు. పర్లేదు.
హ్మ్.
హ్మ్.
సో, మనం వెళ్ళాలనుకుంటే వీసా
హ్మ్.
ఫీజ్ ఒక $10,000 $10,000 బ్రో మన ఐఎన్ఆర్‌లో. దానికి
హ్మ్.
ఫ్లైట్ టికెట్ బుక్ చేసుకుంటాం. జర్నీ యూఎస్ అంత దూరం కాదు కాబట్టి ఒక 40,000-60,000లో వస్తది తక్కువలో తక్కువ.
హ్మ్.
అండ్ హెల్త్ ఇన్స్యూరెన్స్ మనం ఇక్కడి నుంచి చూసుకుంటే 5,000 ఉండొచ్చు. ఆర్ ఎల్స్ అక్కడ మనం డైరెక్ట్ జర్నీలో తీసుకున్నా కూడా మనకి 100, 110 యూరోస్ అలా అటువైపు కూడా వచ్చేయచ్చు
హుహు.
తక్కువలో.
హ్మ్.
అదే. బట్
టోటల్ ఒక
ఇటొచ్చి
5, 10 లాక్
టోటల్‌గా ఒక
కాబట్టి. హ్మ్.
యూఎస్ కంటే సార్ బ్రో నేను యూఎస్‌కే నేను 30,000తో మొత్తం కవర్ చేసుకొని ఇక్కడికొచ్చాను. ఒక్క
ఓహ్!
ఫ్లైట్ టికెట్ తప్పించి. ఫ్లైట్ టికెట్ కూడా నేను 60,000 వన్ వేకి తీసుకున్నా. ఒక్కొక్కళ్ళైతే 1,00,000, 2,00,000 పెట్టి వచ్చారు
హుహుహు.
యూఎస్‌కి.
హ్మ్.
సో, ఏంటంటే లైక్ చూసుకునే విధానంలో మనం సెర్చ్ చేసే బట్టి మనకు ఫ్లైట్ టికెట్స్ కూడా తక్కువకే దొరుకుతాయి బ్రో.
హుహుహు.
అంటే ఇది రఫ్ పే ఇచ్చాడు వీడు.
హ్మ్.
అంటే సుమారు ఐ మీన్ మొత్తం ఎగ్జాక్ట్‌గా కాదు. లైక్ ఎస్టిమేషన్ కాస్ట్ అనమాట ఇది. సో,
హుహుహు.
ఇదంతా చూసుకుంటే మనకు 1,00,000లో ఇవన్నీ అయిపోతాయి.
హుహు.
వీసా ఫీస్ గాని, ఫ్లైట్ టికెట్ గాని, హెల్త్ ఇన్స్యూరెన్స్ గాని, ఒక మంత్లీ కాస్ట్ చూసుకుంటే కరెక్ట్‌గా 1,00,000, 2,00,000 మొత్తం అన్నీ వచ్చేస్తాయి మనకి.
హ్మ్.
అదే.
ఓకే.
మీరు జర్మనీ నేర్చుకోవాలనుకుంటే యూట్యూబ్
హ్మ్.
చూడండి. మీకు ఒక
హుహు.
ఐడియా వస్తది నేర్చుకోగలమా లేదని.
హ్మ్. ఎలా ఎలా
సేమ్
అనిపిస్తది
మనకి
మీకు? ఈజీ
ఏంటి బ్రో?
ఉంటదా జర్మనీ?
సేమ్ బ్రో.
జర్
లైక్ అప్పుడు
హ్మ్.
అంత హార్డ్ గాదు. బట్ మనం మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటే మనకొచ్చేస్తది. అది డామ్ ష్యూర్.
హుహు.
ఎలా అంటే ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఇది ట్రైనింగ్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ అనమాట. సో,
ఓకే.
పీడీఎఫ్ ఇచ్చారు. అదేమో
హ్మ్.
డౌన్‌లోడ్ అయ్యి చదవట్లా. ఓకే. యెస్. ఇట్స్ హియర్.
హుహు.
సో, సేమ్ ఆల్ఫాబెట్స్ ఉంటాయిగా. థిస్ ఈస్ ఫర్
హుహుహు.
ఏ1. ఏ1
హ్మ్.
సర్టిఫికేషన్ కనుక్కోండి. లైక్ బేసిక్ స్టఫ్ అనమాట.
హుహుహు.
అంటే మనకు చూడండి చిన్నప్పుడు స్కూల్లో ఏబీసీడీలు నేర్పించి, దానికి వర్డ్స్ నేర్పించి, ఒక ఫ్రేమింగ్ ఫార్మాట్ ఇస్తారు కదా! ఇప్పుడు
అవును.
1-10 ఉంది.
హ్మ్.
సో, 20 వరకు చెప్తారు. 20 తర్వాత నుంచి 30, 40, 50 ఇలా ఉంటది. బట్ దాన్ని
హ్మ్.
ఇలా ఫ్రేమ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. 21, 22 అని మనం ఫ్రేమ్ చేసుకుంటాం చూసారా? సేమ్
హుహు.
అదే ఫార్మాట్. ఏబీసీడీలు టిల్ జీ,
హ్మ్.
తర్వాత
హ్మ్.
అమ్లాట్స్ అంటే కైండ్ ఆఫ్ సాగదీస్తాం కదా! మనం కొన్ని వర్డ్స్‌ని ఈ అలా.
హుహుహు.
సో, ఐ మీన్ ఆ, ఆ, ఈ, ఈ సమ్ సెకండరీ వర్డ్స్ ఉంటాయిగా.
ఆ! అవునవును. హ్మ్.
సో, అలా అనుకోండి ఇవి.
హుహు.
సో, ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్‌ని అట్ ది ఎండ్ మనం ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్ ఒక వర్డ్‌లో ఇస్తున్నామనుకోండి. పీలా
హ్మ్.
మారుతదనమాట. అంటే
హ్మ్.
ఉర్లాప్,
హుహు.
ఉర్లాప్,
ఓకే.
అబెంట్.
హుహుహు.
సో, అబెంట్ ఇలా అనమాట. సో,
హ్మ్.
ఇదేంటంటే మనం లైక్ చూసారా మీరు గమనించారా? ఉర్లాబెం ఎలా ఉంది కానీ ఆబెంట్ పెద్దగా ఇచ్చాడు. లైక్ ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్ ఈస్ డి. మనం
హుహు.
చదివేటప్పుడు విడిగా చదువుతాం. డీనే చదువుతాం. డే అని చదువుతాం. అబెండి.
హ్మ్.
బట్ మనం ఒక వర్డ్‌లో ప్రొనౌన్స్ చేసేటప్పటికి టీ కింద చేంజ్ అవుతుందన్నట్టు చూపించాడనమాట. సో, ఇక్కడ మనం వి ఉంది. ఇదేం చదువుతాం? వెర్హర్ రైటెట్ అని చదువుతాం. బట్
హ్మ్.
వి అనేది జర్మన్ ఫార్మ్‌లో ఫా
హుహు.
అనమాట.
ఓకే.
ఇక్కడుంది. ఇగో ఫా.
హుహుహు. ఓకే.
ఎక్స్‌ని మనం ఇక్స్ అని ప్రొనౌన్స్ చేయాలి ఎక్కడైనా సరే. సో, ఇది ఏమవుతది? ఫర్ హెర్
హుహు.
హార్టెడ్ అలా. సో, మనకి బేసిక్స్ కొంచెం బాగా అర్థమైతే గనక
హ్మ్.
పోతాం. ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఎస్‌హెచ్ ఉందనుకోండి. అంటే లైక్ ఐసీహెచ్ ఉన్నదాన్ని మనం ష, అనే లెటర్‌తో ప్రొనౌన్స్ చేయాలనమాట. ఫర్ సపోజ్ చెన్ అని ఉంది. దాన్ని మనం చెన్ అని చదవకుండా షెన్ అని
హ్మ్.
చదవాలనమాట. అలా.
హుహుహు. ఓకే.
మ్యాడ్‌షన్, మెయిడ్‌షన్ ఏ పైన ఉంలాట్ ఇచ్చాడు గదా! ఇది.
హ్మ్.
అలా. సో,
ఓకే.
చూడండి అలా.
హుహు.
సో, ఇది మీకు హెల్ప్ అవుతుందంటే నేను షేర్ చేస్తా ఉంటా ఇందులో. ఆర్
హుహు.
ఎల్స్ మలేషియా అంటారా? మీకెవరైనా తెలిసినోళ్ళున్నారా మలేషియాలో?
లేదు బ్రో. నేను ఐ డోంట్ హావ్ ఎనీవన్ సపోర్టింగ్
ఓకే.
బట్ నాకు
మలేషియాలో ఐ హావ్
ఫిలిప్పీన్స్‌కెళ్ళాను.
మై
హ్మ్.
అంకుల్, బాబాయ్ ఉన్నారు. సో,
హుహు.
యాక్చువల్‌గా ఏంటంటే నేను యాక్సెంచర్‌లో చేసినప్పుడు
హ్మ్.
ఇద్దరం ఒకే క్లయింట్‌కి చేసాం. అడ్నాక్ అనే
ఓకే.
క్లయింట్‌కి.
హుహుహు.
తనేంటంటే ఆన్ సైట్ నేను సారీ నేను
ఆఫ్‌షోర్. హ్మ్.
ఆఫ్ షోర్ తను ఆన్ షోర్ అనమాట. 15 డేస్
హుహు.
ఎళ్తారు. 15 డేస్ ఇంట్లో ఉంటారు.
ఓకే.
హ్మ్. తను లైక్ ఇన్‌స్ట్రుమెంటేషన్ ఫీల్డ్‌లో చేశారు. నేను ఇంకా నాకు తెలియలేదు. మొన్న ఒక మీటింగ్‌లో ఆహ్, కనబడితే అప్పుడు మాట్లాడుకుంటే అప్పుడు చెప్పారనమాట. సో,
హుహుహు.
మీకేమన్నా యూజ్ అవుతుంది మలేషియా ఎళ్ళినప్పుడు అంటే,
హ్మ్.
ఐ కెన్ టాక్ టు హిమ్. అంటే రిగార్డింగ్ మనం
హ్మ్.
ఒంటరిగెళ్తే చాలా కష్టాలు పడాలి బ్రో. బట్ తెలిసున్నోళ్ళు
హ్మ్.
ఎళ్ళామనుకోండి, అట్‌లీస్ట్ ఒక ప్రాపర్ గైడెన్స్ ఉంటది. ఇక్కడ ఇలా ఉంటది, అక్కడ అలా ఉంటది అని.
హ్మ్.
ఇఫ్ యూ
ఇప్పుడు
వాంట్
నాకు
జర్మనీ ఐ హావ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ యాస్ వెల్.
హ్మ్. బట్ సీ నాకు ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు లెర్న్ ఎనీ న్యూ లాంగ్వేజ్ నౌ
ఓకే.
అండ్
ఓకే. ఓకే.
నాకు ఏది రిస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ ఉండకూడదు. ఐ థింక్ ఇఫ్ యూ గో దట్ వే సింగపూర్, మలేషియా
సింగపూర్, మలేషియా. యెస్.
ఇస్ చీపెస్ట్ అండ్ బెస్ట్ ఆప్షన్. బట్
దెన్
నాకేంటి
మలేషియా బ్రో మీరు.
when I was like I also joined started my journey in Accenture.
హ్మ్.
ఇప్పుడు నాకు
ఓహ్!
ఆల్మోస్ట్ అక్సెంచర్‌లో వెన్ ఐ వాస్ లీవింగ్ ఆఫ్టర్ 3 ఇయర్స్ ఐ గోట్ ఆన్ సైట్ ఫిలిప్పీన్స్‌కెళ్ళాను ఒక 2 వీక్స్.
ఓహ్!
అప్పుడు అన్నీ అక్సెంచరే చూసుకుంది. అంటే ఫ్లైట్ బిల్లు దట్ ఈస్ నాట్
ఓహ్!
స్పాన్సర్‌షిప్ కదా! అంటే
హ్మ్.
నార్మల్ ఆ బిల్స్ అన్నీ అక్సెంచరే చూసుకుంది. సిమిలర్ వే ఐ ఆస్క్డ్ ఫర్ సింగపూర్. దేర్ వాస్ దిస్ వన్ తమిళ్ గై మై ఆన్‌షోర్ లీడ్ శరవణన్.
హ్మ్.
I asked if there is any reference for that, but I was just 3 years experience guy at that time. But my managers are all waiting for that position.
హ్మ్.
Now,
ఓహ్!
like, I was like, "Hey, Karthik, your seniors are only waiting. I can't give you like that." He told. It
దట్
was so stupid to ask.
బ్రో
So,
వన్
uh,
థింగ్ యూ కెన్ ట్రై ఈస్ లైక్ సో
mm,
I know you know 100 times better than me, but
mm, mm,
what I learn here is like apart from going through references,
mm,
so for suppose if you have a client or else some ex-person in the same work you are
mm,
doing, like
mm,
you have teams, right? Like
mm,
multiple number of persons will be there in one team. Like
mm,
so, one is from um, let's say one is from Germany.
mm,
So you sometimes you will talk to him regarding
mm,
this client work and all. So
mm,
you'll get rapport in that way instead of directly going to manager and ask for reference or else on-site opportunity. You can ask him
mm,
reference over there from the Germany guy itself. So he will
mm.
internally refer you. So in
Okay.
that way, it will be somewhat helpful so that you can show him the proper proof of documents and all.
Mhm.
Then it's one way to go.
Okay.
Because you know the politics inside IT, I mean
Hmm.
inside our team itself. So
Yeah.
we can't
ఇండియాలో చాలా ఉంది.
surpass them. Yeah. చాలా ఉంటది బ్రో. ఇక్కడ కూడా చాలా ఉంటది. ప్రెజెంట్ ఇప్పుడు
ఓకే.
ఆ ఇండియన్స్ రూల్ చేస్తున్నారు.
హుహు.
అది ఇంటర్నల్‌గా మనకు తెలీదు గానీ, ఇక్కడ వచ్చి బాధపడేవాడికి ఆ ఫీల్ తెలుస్తదనమాట.
హుహుహు. బట్ ఎంఎస్‌లో ఏంది డాటానా ఇంజినీరింగా మీది?
నేను ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ సిస్టమ్స్ బ్రో. బట్
హుహు.
నా డొమైన్ వచ్చేసి ఎస్ఏపీ రిలేటెడ్ అనమాట. ఈఆర్‌పీ ట్రాక్,
ఓకే.
సిస్టమ్ ట్రాక్. దాంట్లో మాడ్యూల్స్ అన్నీ ఇంట్రో ఇస్తాడు అంతే యాక్చువల్‌గా. టు బీ ఫ్రాంక్ చెప్పాలంటే ఇంట్రో ఇస్తాడు.
హ్మ్.
బట్ నా మిస్టేక్ ఏమైందంటే నేను ఒకడికి అసైన్‌మెంట్ సబ్మిట్ చేయమని ఇచ్చా నేను బయట ఉండడం వల్ల. తను ఆ ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేసాడు. అది మోడిఫైడ్ బై నా పేరు కాకుండా దినేష్ పేరు ఎళ్ళింది. సో
ఓకే.
ఏమైందంటే ఇంటిగ్రిటీ పడింది. ఆ
హ్మ్.
ఇంటిగ్రిటీ పడడం వల్ల లైఫ్ అక్కడి నుంచి మారింది బ్రో. అంటే ఐ
హ్మ్.
కాంట్ అప్లై ఫర్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ అసిస్టెంట్‌షిప్ అండ్ ఆల్. సో
హుహుహు.
దానివల్ల ఇంటర్నల్ ఎక్స్‌పీరియన్స్ కోల్పోయాం. తర్వాత
హ్మ్.
ఇంకా బ్యాక్ ఇండియా ఎళ్లి వచ్చిన తర్వాత
హ్మ్.
మొత్తానికి అసైన్‌మెంట్‌లు బయట ఇవ్వడం ఇలా జరిగింది. సో
హుహుహుహు.
అందుకు నేనిప్పుడు ఈ ట్రైనింగ్ పట్టి పట్టి తీసుకోవాల్సొస్తుంది. అంటే చాలా గ్యాప్ వచ్చేసింది. దట్టు కాలేజ్‌లో కూడా చేసినంత ఏం లేదు.
హుహుహు.
హ్మ్. బట్
ఓకే.
వీళ్ళేంటంటే వేరే మీన్ నేనడిగింది ఒక మాడ్యూల్, వీళ్ళు అసైన్ చేసింది ఒక మాడ్యూల్.
హుహుహు. ఓకే.
సర్లే మీకు ఆయన తెలిసి ఉంటది అట్‌లీస్ట్ మాడ్యూల్స్ ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్ చేయగలుగుతారు కదా! వాట్ ఈస్ వాట్, ఇది ఎలా ఉంటుంది, అది ఎలా ఉంటుందని. సో, అదన్నా హెల్ప్ అయితే ఏం లేదు బ్రో. వితౌట్ ప్రాపర్ నాలెడ్జ్ నాకు ముందుకెళ్ళడం ఇష్టం ఉండదనమాట. లైక్
హుహుహు.
ఇప్పుడు బేసిస్ సెక్యూరిటీ ఉంది. నాకు వాళ్ళు ట్రైనింగ్ ఇవ్వకపోయినా ఐ నో వాట్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఇన్‌సైడ్ ది కంపెనీ ఆర్ ఎల్స్ వాట్ ద ప్రాసెస్ విల్ బి అని.
హ్మ్.
బట్ ఈడబ్ల్యూఎం అన్నారు, అరీబా అన్నారు. అరీబాలో అసలు ఏముంటది? ఎలా ఉంటదన్న ఇంటర్‌ఫేస్ కూడా తెలీదు నాకు. సో, హౌ కెన్ ఐ టాక్ విత్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ కదా!
హ్మ్.
ఇంటర్వ్యూయర్‌తో
హుహుహు.
కాన్ఫిడెంట్‌గా. అది నా బాధ. వీళ్ళేమో మళ్ళీ అట్ ది ఎండ్ బీటీపీ అనే కొత్త మాడ్యూల్ ఇచ్చారు. నేను రెజ్యూమే చేంజ్ చేస్తా ఈ వీక్. సో, ఈ
హ్మ్.
వీక్ చూసి మీరు చెప్పిన దాన్ని బట్టి కొంచెం ఐడియా వస్తది కదా! సో, దాన్ని బట్టి రెజ్యూమే చేంజ్ చేయాలింక.
The BTP integration, so it is, I think people will be asking on BTP developer. ఫుల్
హ్మ్.
స్టాక్ అడుగుతారేమో అక్కడ. ఐయామ్ నాట్ ష్యూర్. బట్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ చూసాను చాలా లింక్డ్ఇన్‌లో. ది జర్మనీ అండ్ యూఎస్ దే హావ్ గాన్
హ్మ్.
ఇంటూ బీటీపీ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ సూట్.
అవును.
ఈజీ అన్నమాట. బట్ స్టిల్ ఐ విల్ బి గోయింగ్ త్రూ దట్ Udemy course, and maybe I will make some notes and explain it to you at the end if you want.
Meanwhile, if I have time, I'll also do the same like Udemy or else SAP Learnings also will provide some free
Yes,
things,
yes.
right? Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. For that purpose only, I have created this SAP account and all, bro. But somewhat my laptop was stolen by someone else, so I've
Mm.
lost all the data. Like half of the data is on the old laptop.
Okay.
So, so I'll try to do.
Mm-hmm.
అండ్
Like,
ఇఫ్ పాసిబుల్ రేపు గాని ఆర్ ఎల్స్ ఎల్లుండి గాని నాకు
mm,
కొంచెం బీటీపీ సపోర్ట్ కన్సల్టెంట్ అయితే ఇంటర్నల్‌గా ఏం జేస్తాడు? లైక్
mm,
ఈ వర్కే ఉంటది డైలీ బేస్‌లో. అలాంటిది ఏమన్నా చెప్పగలిగితే నాకు కొంచెం నోట్స్ రాసుకుంటా. సో, నేను
uh,
అవి కీ పాయింట్స్‌గా జేసుకొని ఈ ఈడబ్ల్యూఎం, ఆర్‌ఈబీ ఇవన్నీ తీసేసి బీటీపీని కొంచెం హైలైట్ చేయమన్నట్టుగా పెడతాను. సో, అట్‌లీస్ట్ కొంచెం మారే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటది.
mm-hmm. Sure, bro. చెప్తాను.
హ్మ్.
Mm.
లైక్ బీటీపీలో ప్రొవిజనింగ్, డీప్రొవిజనింగ్ లాంటివేమన్నా ఉంటే ఆర్ ఎల్స్ రోల్స్ అసైన్ చేయడం ఉంటే
అది
అవెలా చేస్తారో
ఓకే. సెక్యూరిటీ చెప్తున్నారు మీరు.
రిలేటెడ్ బీటీపీలోనే సెక్యూరిటీ రిలేటెడ్ ఆర్ ఎల్స్ బేసిస్ రిలేటెడ్ ఇలా.
హుహుహు.
అట్‌లీస్ట్ అంటే ఒక 2 పాయింట్స్ కవర్ అయ్యేలాగా. తర్వాత మిగిలినవి మళ్ళీ నార్మల్‌గా మనవి ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి అవి ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసుకోం.
హుహు.
హ్మ్.
నాకు ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ సూట్ కన్సల్టెంటే యూఎస్‌లో ఉన్న అతనిది ఇది ఉంది. ఏంటి రెజ్యూమ్.
ఓకే.
దాన్ని పంపుతా
ఒకస్
మీకు. మేబీ దట్ విల్ బి యూజ్‌ఫుల్.
ఒకసారి పంపితే దాని నుంచి ఒక 5, 6 కీ పాయింట్స్ తీసుకుంటా అంతే.
షూర్,
అంటే
షూర్.
దాని నుంచి మీరు చెప్తా ఉంటారు కాబట్టి నాకు కూడా కొంచెం ఐడియా వస్తది.
హ్మ్.
సో
షూర్ బ్రో. వి విల్ సీ.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు యూఎస్ సిట్యుయేషన్ ఎలా తయారైపోయిందంటే బ్రో, నేను లాస్ట్ 6 మంత్స్ ట్రై చేస్తున్నాను. నా ఫైనల్ సెమిస్టర్ స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పటి నుంచి అప్లికేషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేశా.
హ్మ్.
వచ్చాయి. బానే ఇచ్చాను. అంతా బానే ఉంది. బట్ బ్యాక్ ఎండ్‌లో జరుగుతుంది కదా! ఈ ట్రంప్ రాజకీయాలన్నీ. సో, అవి తీసుకోవట్లేదు. లిటరల్లీ నాకు ఒక స్క్రీనింగ్ కాల్ షెడ్యూల్ అయింది.
హ్మ్.
ఎస్ఏపీ సెక్యూరిటీ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటర్ మీద.
హుహుహు.
వాడు డైరెక్ట్‌గా కాల్ చేసి ఫస్ట్ మాట ఏ వీసా స్టేటస్ మీద ఉన్నావు అన్నాడు. ఓహ్!
హ్మ్.
ఆహ్ అనేసి నేను ఆన్సర్ కూడా ఇవ్వలేదు. వాడే ఓపీటీ స్టూడెంట్స్ అయితే మేము తీసుకోము. ఓన్లీ లుకింగ్ ఫర్ గ్రీన్ కార్డ్ అనేసాడు.
హ్మ్.
హ్మ్. ఇంక మాట్లాడడానికి ఏముంది కదా! నో ఫర్దర్ కన్వర్జేషన్ కదా! సో, కట్ చేసాడు. అలా అయిపోయింది ఇప్పుడు సిట్యుయేషన్ ఇక్కడ.
హుహుహుహు. కష్టమైతే.
ఎంత ఫేక్ ప్రొఫైల్‌తో కాకుండా జెన్యూన్ ప్రొఫైల్‌తో ఎళ్దామన్నా సరే అట్
హ్మ్.
ది ఎండ్ ఫేకే పెట్టాల్సొస్తుంది. లైక్ ఇలా చెయ్యంది కూడా చేసాం అన్నట్టుగా పెట్టాల్సొస్తుంది.
హుహుహు. ఓకే. బట్ ఇప్పుడు మీరు మనీకి ఏం చేస్తారు? పార్ట్ టైమ్ ఏమైనా చూస్తున్నారా?
లేదు బ్రో. పార్ట్ టైమ్
హ్మ్.
జేయాలి గానీ, ఇప్పుడు అది కూడా ఐస్ టీమ్, నా టీమ్ అని ఈడు రెగ్గింగ్ జేస్తున్నాడు మొత్తం అన్ని చోట్ల ఎక్కడ పడితే అక్కడ చూస్తున్నారు. నా
హ్మ్.
కళ్ళ ముందే ఒక 10 కార్స్ ఒక కార్‌ని ఆపి వాడు అక్కడే పక్కన పార్క్ చేసిన కార్ వదిలేసి వాడిని తీసుకొని పోయారు.
హుహుహు.
అంతలా ఉన్నారు. సో, అంత చూసినప్పటి నుంచి ఇంక చేయాలంటే భయమేస్తుంది.
ఓకే. చాలా కష్టమైతే యూఎస్ లైఫ్.
ప్రెజెంట్ ఒక ఫ్రెండ్ రూమ్‌లో ఉండి ఎ అకామిడేషన్ షేర్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం.
హుహు.
అంటే అతను దాంట్లోనే గ్యాస్ స్టేషన్ అనమాట.
హుహు.
రెంట్ కవర్ అయ్యేలాగా ఎళ్తా. అంటే ఒక 5 డేస్, 6 డేస్ పర్ మంత్ అనుకోండి. అప్పుడప్పుడు.
ఓకే. హుహు.
ఒక ఎళ్ళినా సరే ఒక 500, 600 వచ్చాయనుకోండి. ఇక్కడ రెంట్ అవన్నీ ఎక్స్‌పెన్సెస్ కవర్ అయిపోయేలా.
హుహుహుహు. ఓకే.
అంటిల్ జాబ్ వచ్చే వరకు.
హ్మ్.
చూద్దాం. ఎలా ఉందో తెలీదు.
సరే బ్రో. ఓకే.
ఓకే బ్రో. థాంక్స్ బ్రో.
షూర్.
ఒకసారి మీ
షూర్.
లింక్డ్ఇన్‌ది గాని లేదా ఇలా ఏమన్నా షేర్ చేస్తే నేను మీకు
ఆ! బ్రో.
కావాల్సినవి షేర్ చేస్తా. ఐ మీన్
షూర్. షూర్.
హెల్ప్‌ఫుల్ అవుతాయంట. హ్మ్.
I will be sharing my number.
ఓకే.
Uh,
ఇక్కడ చెప్పండి నేను నోట్ చేసుకుంటా.
just a
యు
minute.